Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fight Zone, where every week we're going to feature different styles of martial arts. In today's episode, we're featuring a Filipino martial art called Arnis. Arnis is a national sport of the Philippines that uses blades, sticks, and even bare hands. So let's watch.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi. Welcome to Arnis, Malaysia. We're going to train some Filipino martial arts so you can get changed and then we can get started.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Arnis originated from the Philippines, so there are three names that a lot of people get confused with. Arnis, Eskrima, and Kali. They basically mean the same thing. It's actually all of them are Filipino martial arts. Now they have lessons from Japanese arts, and they also have from Chinese arts, and they also have from Malay arts like Silat and everything. And some of our movements that you actually do see have some similarities with some other style as well. So throughout the years, through all the traders and the wars and everything, everyone just brought it over and melted all together. That's where you get whatever we have. It's very tough to say when it started because every single group would argue that they are the main founders of the art. And the Silat group would say that we are the ones that brought it to the Philippines and so on and so forth. But a lot of people would say that it was founded by a person called like Lapu-Lapu. Lapu-Lapu was one of the earliest user of Filipino martial arts. And with that, he actually repelled the Spanish invaders. My name is Clarence. I'm from Arnis, Malaysia. I'm one of two qualified instructors in Malaysia at the moment. I've been training for about 5-6 years or so, starting from modern Arnis. After that, I did a bit of Pakiti Tercia Kali, which is another form of Filipino martial arts. Then we only met Grandmaster Dagup, and that's where we actually picked up his system, the Dagup Arnis system. So about 5 to 6 years actually at the moment.
My name is Fakir Muhammad. I am from Arnis, Malaysia. I've been training Arnis since I think it started from 2007, but it was like on and off because at that time there were it's hard to find Filipino martial art trainers actually. So I switched a lot of teachers until today. Basically, I'm with Grandmaster of the Guro system.
Arnis, or Filipino martial art, is unique compared to a lot of martial arts in the world because in your first class, we already give you weapons. We give you either your sticks or your knives or something. So usually in most Filipino martial arts class all around the world, they start from the sticks, then they go to the knives, then they go to empty hands. So unlike a lot of arts, they start with empty hands first, then they only go to maybe a knife, maybe a stick later, and other long poles or anything else after that. So for our style, if you hold a stick, actually everything is translated no matter what you hold in your hand. To strike it this way, if I hold a knife is this way, I hold a water bottle, a newspaper, anything in my hand, we move the same way. We don't change it because of something else. So slight adjustments we do incorporate, but most of it, same motions.
Okay, one of the unique things that I find in Arnis is basically it uses a lot of grouping, which means whatever motions that you are using with weapons, let's say if you strike with a stick like this, if you use a shorter weapon such as a knife, it would go like this. If you go and deliver a strike with your hand, it will still go like this. So essentially, if you're learning one set of movement, you are actually applying it to other movements as well, empty-handed or weapons. So it makes the learning process much more easier. And then it's to me it's much more conceptual in the sense that you're not actually learning the techniques, but rather the components which you mix and match. So it fits whatever that you need at that time, at any given time.
The slightly more traditional art is a slightly more bladed art. So in our style, you also see when we say classical motions, That is a slightly more traditional motion where the motions are very fluid motions. Everything cuts, right? Slightly more modern ideas would be a broken strike, meaning when you strike, you pull back. All this snappy strike is more like a stick art. So it's more incorporated from the modern style. So the older style doesn't really have that. It has a lot of fluid cuts, and everything just flows. Do an X. Reverse that. The ones that we train here, the root stems from modern arnés, which the founder is actually Remy Persas. So Master Remy Persas was the one that brought arnés out the country and made it actually quite famous all around the world. He's not the only one, but he structured it so well that they actually used it in the school syllabus and everything else like that. So today, arnés is actually the national sport of the Philippines, and back in about 2005, it was actually also featured in the SEA Games. Modern arnés started around the 60s, 70s, around that time when Remy Persas decided that the traditional way wasn't really getting enough students. Because traditional way of training Kali and arnés and all would be, I take a stick, whatever you swing at me, I'll swing it onto your hand. And basically you'll injure your hand and you'll be out of commission for a month, and you come back and we do the same thing all over again. So what the founder, what Remy Persas did was, instead of hitting the hand, why don't we just hit the stick that represents hitting the hand? So after that, actually more and more students actually started to come in and join it. And from there, schools picked it up, and it's what you see today. So you can actually see it in a lot of movies nowadays, like Born Identity, TV series like Arrow, Daredevil, and so on and so forth.
Since Filipino martial arts is considered still new in Malaysia, there's still not many groups and still not many awareness about Filipino martial arts. But seeing how movies are adapting it, especially if you see the Born and the Arrow series, I think people are starting to open their eyes, especially if they see fights concerning sticks or knives, especially Hollywood movies. Usually they would have some form of Filipino martial arts behind the choreography. Using the principles of arnés, if you can't do it one way, you can do it the other way. So basically, because we have a way of let's say if the tag comes this way, you can't do it that way. You change to the other side. So if somebody is blocking, then you go to the you go and parry and do something else. So that's what you do. I'm stuck in the jam, so I'll just stop for a while, and then I'll do something else, and then I'll continue my journey. So basically, it helps me with my patience as well. My advice is, if you're not learning anything at the current moment, just go and look for martial arts. Okay? Any martial arts will do. At least you get some helpful skills for life. But if you specifically want to go and find Filipino martial arts, there's a few groups out there, and we are one of the groups. Arnis Malaysia, of course. You can always find us on our Facebook. Go and look for Arnis Malaysia. We have Instagram as well. So do contact us on Facebook. We have YouTube videos as well.
My advice to anyone who would like to learn this art is that from the very beginning, always train with proper motions, and nothing should be done simply. That means every movement you make, do it properly, and really focus on every single part of your body. Do it slow, it's okay, but don't do it fast. We have a term we like to use in class. We always say no bara bara. Means don't like simply strike. Because if the motion is ugly and all, one, you never get to use it outside, and number two, it destroys the look of the whole part itself. So proper motions, do it slowly and flow. Alright, so this is one of the disarms that we have in the Dagu Arnis system. It's a fairly simple disarm, kind of. But here are the features of the disarm first. The attack goes for your knee. Okay, you're going to block it. Now, after you block it, this technique is called the pilante or the abanico. You're going to turn, you're going to hit the wrist. So in actual situations, this is a disarm already. The guy shouldn't be able to hold a stick after this. So, but just to continue the technique, so we're gonna do this, block, pilante around, grab the hand, we turn it, we hit it, disarm, okay? As it goes through, we strike him in the face, but he grabs your hand. This is his counter. We bring it down, we lift the hand to the ribs, and amba. All right? So, okay, really slowly again, the technique. So you block, pilante. You turn the hand, disarm. You strike the face, he grabs. Bring it down, lift, ribs, amba. All right? Okay? So we'll rotate it so you can see it from the other side as well. So from here, so you block the stick. You turn to pilante. So you hit the wrist or the hand already. Grab it, turn, disarm. Strike the face, he grabs. Turn it down, lift, go for the ribs. And then turn your stick like this, and here's your armbar. So you can control or you can throw. It's totally up to you, right? Your decision. So slightly faster, so you block, pilante, turn, disarm, grab, turn, down, here. Okay, one more time. So you block, pilante, here, grab, turn, and on.
So that's a wrap for this week's episode of Fight Zone. Hope to see you again next week. Goodbye.